But I'm very curious now to see what that bot lane has in store, because we talked so much about 2v2, maybe not so much, a little bit in favor of AL. It's really that team fighting aspect, you know, the carry in those fights.
But the Vi and the Kiana both can make their presence felt early on. First strike pop, additional 1 or 2 gold for that trade. 5! Never mind.
Look at that.
Incredible.
Money. Does mean, though, we're going to see a late contest over this.
Oh, no!
Kyle! Best support in the league, by the way.
Might lose out for
there.
that.
Now Vampire is going to take his card, and that will be Kyle going down first blood to JDG. Now Tarzan in some trouble. Things have gone awry for AL. He gets the double freeze there, but I don't think it's going to be enough. And meanwhile, Shanks watches his buddy go.
Taking these 5 versus 5, because whoever's going to stand in that front line is also going to get melted. And Ophelio say, oh dear.
Ooh, Vampire being paid back in kind here. Double CC chain comes through. AL are looking for their own blood. They're going to get the first one for themselves. They're trying to look for a little bit of a combo into Gala now. Gala's going to hit that ghost. He's in go mode right now. He's got the chakrams, but it's not going to be enough. Gala goes down to 2v2 in Hope's favor. A double kill to him. Now they're going to move forward onto Tarzan. That's going to be the pullback, and Tarzan and Hope need to back away as Honkyu was able to layer down some good damage. You do also have a little bit of a move from Shanks, but...
And that's going to push the mid or the bot lane matchup quite nicely in their favor. Dragon will go down to JDG, and on the top side we saw Flash expended by Flandre, so he had to get out of dodge from Xiaoxiu there, who had a really good engage until level 6 comes through for Vampire. That's not so likely.
Oh, Vampire, you got to be careful. There could be a roam, and a Flash comes out. That'll be big money.
No Flash
for
on
AL, but Flandre, speaking of big money, he's going to go down big money to Xiaoxiu. That'll be the 2v1 kill. And that just means that JDG will take whole objectives here in the Dragon and the Grubs. As we do see the dredge line going through onto Tarzan. They back away. Only got one of the Grubs down. Shanks is coming in. Shanks is CC down, gets chained to hell, throws in the Emperor's Divide, but it doesn't matter. Dunja has cleaned up a kill. We've gotten 2 down now. Honkyu gets his own onto Shanks, and this now means Tarzan has to retreat.
Question marks for anyone's legend and their ideas around fighting there. Shanks throws himself into the mix a bit in a 1v3. He doesn't have any follow-up from his team as Kael's 1 HP.
And try to get out here, though, with the Weaver's Wall.
Yeah, and he's obviously got the Tilia passive to walk on terrain a lot faster, but going to be tricky for them to get in here. Kael threatening in that front line, and space taken by anyone's legend means that they are going to be able to secure this dragon. And
it was a fast play, but JDG aren't able to get much out of it. Now they're going to try to contest over the red buff, but Vampire has just walked himself into a saloon that nobody was asking him to walk into. It will mean the red goes over. Tuch goes for the flash play. They got the cease and desist on a Tarzan. Tarzan's getting low. Tarzan goes down. Honkyu goes over. 3-man knockup by Kael, and Shanks is just ripping them a new one. Shoved into the turret. Junja goes down, and Shanks goes on fire.
On the flip side of things, JDG trying to drive it home. Maybe a little bit easier here as they start up this Rift Herald, and Vampire's posturing aggressively around the front line.
Some vision coming down. AL's going to TP. I don't think they're going to make it into the fight enough for the Rift Herald. It's going to go down. AL pulled the trigger with the TP and don't really get anything for it now, but we are on second item spikes coming through here. We have the Black Cleaver, Sundered Sky there for Junjo. We have the all-in from Xiaoxiu, and we said this Cassante might be a little bit an issue. Flandre just can't do anything. He's being cooked by his own pineapple.
That's brutal to watch as Xiaoxiu Dragon's just now spawned. There's no TP for Flandre to get back in there. That means JDG are going to secure this with no contest whatsoever. And everything's just going from bad to worse for AL. We take a look at some of those crucial pieces that we highlighted as Hope goes in.
Oh my god, that damage is insane.
Wow.
Doesn't want to step up into the turret, but you can see what that second item spike works, and especially with that extra damage, the true damage on the ultimate hits. It does a lot of work, and that's something I want to return to. While, yes, we're getting JDG diving, Flandre on the bot side, this is going to be rinse and repeat at this point. Really nicely played combo from the CFO duo coming over to the LPL, but it is a scaling comp from AL. So this advantage, this momentum is extremely needed from JDG's side.
Outside of Kael, so it is all eyes on this support, and if he doesn't have the backline to back that up, then that's not good either as Tarzan finds himself in trouble.
Oh my god. Jesus. Welcome back to the bouncy castle. We'll take your ticket now, Tarzan, as Hope's trying to fire a little bit back. G finding and picking just the right fights
Yeah, and at this stage in the game as well, I'd go with the majority of fights are the good fights here. We've got 2 items on Honkyu and their ability to buy spaces.
Praise at this kid, but Honkyu has been a menace this game. He has landed so many crucial seismic shoves, burned so many flashes, and there, he'll pick up his 5th kill of the game.
I think for me here, JDG in the driver's seat, obviously with a 4K gold lead, but I think that, you know, Shanks may be one of those weaker points, but we're fighting now. Good flash from Gala.
Kyle. Oh no, he's on the wrong side of town here. Xiaoxiu is TP. They're going to get a late TP from Flandre as well. They're going to miss the supreme display of talent a little bit there, but they might be able to get Junja on the other side of the fight.
Oh,
the
no!
all-out comes in on the Tarzan, and Tarzan, no! He gets locked down in the middle of his blast cone, and now they're going to move forward. Look at this AoE damage that Gala is doing. You said he wasn't involved. Well, he heard you, rude dude, and he wants to be involved. That's a double kill already for him. He's not going to find that next one, but they are just going to blow JDG, or at least AL, out of the water. And that's going to be a triple kill there for Gala into a Baron, into what is undoubtedly a Game 1 win for Jindal.
That was one of the best played team fights I have seen in a long time from JDG. They did everything correctly. They'll be rewarded with the Baron, they'll be rewarded with some plates up on that top side. But there are so many things about this replay that I cannot wait to highlight, because pretty much across the board, Threat and Hope is onto Threat as well. Everybody is just being pincered by every angle, and Junjia plays that fight exceptionally well, constantly buying space, constantly threatening as well.
I mean, I just watched Junjia mind control 5 people of anyone's legend right there. I mean, that was actually disgusting, and that needs to be on every highlight reel. He literally just made 5 people forget how to play League of Legends, and now maybe Honkyu gonna get caught for a little bit of an overextension on the bot side. They did end up getting the Dragons, so they'll be sole point for them, and they're going to steal away the top side jungle from AL. Minions. Yeah, I think they will.
He tried to play with his HP bar and used that to sacrifice his protection for this tier 1, but good stuff from anyone's legend here. I'm very impressed that Junji is able to get out of that situation, get out of dodge, as it were. Now they find themselves taking this tier 2 turret down on the bot side, putting work in on that Baron. 30 gold per plate, plus the structure being demolished as well.
Really like some of the plays that we've seen from JDG. Now they got to bring it home, try to fight over Dragon.
Flash from Shanks already here. Honkyu with a great flick there, forces that one out, and the Dragon's already
gone.
It's
just gone. I mean, they try to get the supreme display of talent in there, and Tarzan immediately has to flash out. Another Moonlight Vigil goes wide. Honkyu goes into the thick of things by himself. Junja just kills Tarzan outright. You got to get that back line, though. Shanks is starting to tear him up. You got to be careful, though. Flandre tries to flash on a Gala. Gala flashes away from Flandre and expertly slices him up with the chakrams. A double kill goes for Junja, and Shanks goes down, too. You thought they had something. You thought AL were gripping something from death, but death comes for them anyways, and that is in the face of JDG. Straight down the middle, straight down the bot side. No, they're going to go back for the Baron.
Yes, a couple of skill shots landing. Ultimately not the best, but JDG secure themselves another Baron. They will be looking to try and tear this game apart with it.
Fully ramped Yunara with Transcend oneself, with 3 items and a Lord Doms, did literally nothing to that champion.
Yeah. I mean, again,
that's insane.
We have to look at the fact that this Cassante was 4 levels up over said Yunara, and also has a lot of items in his back pocket, but Hope doesn't even tickle this guy. Like, it's going to take so long for him to try and get through the HP. Maybe the Infinity Edge will be the difference maker. Tarzan, though, finds Honkyu.
Oh, actually goes for a little quick play on a Honkyu. I do wonder if he has his Zanya's back up. I don't believe he does, or I think he would have popped it already. He's using that expert nice CC to get away from the team. And now Gala, his right-hand man, comes back and gets himself a double kill. And now we'll find them moving forward to that top side.
I mean, this is probably it, right? There's no front line now for anyone's legend. Shanks forced away from his tier 2, tier 3 turret, and underneath the Nexus, Honkyu's fishing for them. Minions inbound. Shanks is going to fall to the Calibrum here. Thank you.
All right, well, strike number 1 in the Tabe Bowl goes to JDG and Tabe's new team. They look decisive as hell in this game, and it gave AL so many issues. So much tempo was lost in that early game, and AL didn't even look like a shadow of themselves.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.